It's time for the KQEG-TV High School Game of the Week. Tonight, it's boys basketball, the Menomonie Mustangs, and the Central Red Raiders. Tonight's game is brought to you by our sponsors, like Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Your comfort is their business on Southwest 2nd Avenue in Onalaska. Schumacher Kish Cremation and Funeral Services in La Crosse, La Crescent, and Onalaska. Boyer's Furniture, quality furniture at affordable prices on South Avenue, La Crosse. The Arterial Bar and Grill, a La Crosse tradition. Why not make it yours at 16th and Jackson? Citizen State Bank, a banking experience like no other, with locations in La Crosse and Onalaska. By Jan Fredrickson Funeral Homes, your remembrance specialists in La Crosse, West Salem, Bangor, and Caledonia. And Carey Heating and Air Conditioning, your award-winning residential specialist on La Crosse's north side. Now let's go courtside at Central High School with KQEG's Rick Wilson and Terry Erickson.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Central High School. Rick Wilson along with Terry Erickson tonight, bringing you another Central High School basketball game. Tonight, the Raiders take on the Mustangs. It's Central versus Menomonie tonight here at KQEG-TV, and we welcome you to our broadcast area here. Terry, last Friday night we saw such a great game. Central came in very strong and beat Marshfield by 30 points. Another non-conference game tonight against Menomonie.
Now, I would anticipate Central's going to beat a lot of teams by 20, 30 points.
Yeah.
I mean, they just have one goal in mind. And it may be lofty to some, but to others realistic, meaning they want the gold ball. And it started a game you broadcast again with Marshfield, and it continues with a non-conference strong schedule to get them to the promised land.
Well, they certainly come in with some great kids. Johnny Davis, Jordan Davis, Terrence Thompson, all scoring in double figures last Friday night. Charlie Masavich had a great night too, scored about 9 points. Devon Fielding, a kid that the coach says he's really high on, looking forward to seeing him play quite a bit. And Brecken Austin, also one of the starters, had a great night too. So,
well, I think you mentioned Johnny Davis, you mentioned Jordan Davis and Terrence Thompson. Those are sort of a given.
Yeah.
Not that they're not worth talking about, because they certainly are. But what I'm interested in is who else is going to step up?
Yeah.
How the harmony will be developed and sharing with the ball and all the different things with Brecken Austin, working out tremendously during the offseason, doesn't play football, so he spent his fall right here in this gym working out and in the weight room over to the west of us. And also the other starter, which I hear, Charlie Masowicz, this is going to be my first time seeing this 6'6" senior, but I hear
first time this year, because you saw him last year.
First time this year,
Yeah.
but first time in a starting role.
Yes, okay.
So,
all right, yeah.
so let me go with this
Okay,
now.
gotcha.
It's first time as a starter. So he didn't play a heck of a lot last year, spotty, but I'm interested in evaluating myself how strong those guys have gotten, how their game's improved over the last few months.
Well, from what I understand, these 5 starters have been playing basketball together since 3rd grade. Did you hear that too?
I
read that
did,
the other day.
and I know they were a big part of sort of the beginning of the Red Raider youth program, playing against teams from the club. I mean, I'm very familiar with that. So certainly that is a strength, knowing each other. Now, I read an article saying that nobody cares this year with the Central Red Raiders who is going to score. It's all about team. Oh, my goodness. I read that. I hope that's true, because not a lot of teams say it, but do they actually do it on the court? I really like the leadership of Central with Todd Ferguson. So I would think that is a goal of his too, is to make sure the ball is shared and one player complements the other.
Well, on the other side, Matt Riley, he was saying that with his team this year, Menomonie, he's looking for a team that is very well balanced. You won't find any single player that will step up and score 30 points in a game, but all of them will work together to score, equally, so to speak. So kind of more of a balanced approach is what he was talking about.
And I talked to him last night, on Sunday night at his house, and called him on a cell phone. He's a friend of mine. I referee a lot of games in the Big Rivers Conference, and he's in his 8th year. And when you think of Menomonie, you think of football. You don't think of really of basketball. He's trying to change that a little bit.
Sure.
Menomonie, I like what he's coming back with 3 starters. I'm interested basically in Noah Feddersen, who's a sophomore, at 6'8", how he matches up in the paint with Thompson and Masovich, and how that basically Menomonie coming in with a 1-1 record, how they can handle the tremendous quickness and the athleticism of Central.
How important are these non-conference games to these teams?
Here's why I think they're important. Not the winning and losing so much.
Yeah.
No, that to me, and a lot of authors and coaches say the same thing. What's important is blending your team together, finding players that can fit in the roles, finding your 6th, 7th, and 8th player, experimenting with different things on offense and defense before you get into the heart of the season. And that, to me, is the benefit of playing strong non-conference opponents early in the season.
Well, Menomonie lost a number of their best shooters. Christine, one of the Christines is gone from last year. Slikert graduated. They lost about 5 of them to graduation, and a couple of those were starters, I believe.
Well, but Davis Barthen is back as a starter, 2-year starter. Dylan Boker is a starter. I'm interested in seeing, too, because I was doing some research, and Davis Barthen, 13 points a game. He leads the 3-point field goal shooting in the school history.
Oh, really?
So let's just see if he can get some good shots off here tonight. I remember him playing when he was younger, and it certainly appears that he's evolved into one of the best players in that conference.
Well, they certainly have some height. You mentioned Noah Feddersen at 6'8". They've also got Brock Thornton at 6'5". Boker is 6'3". Ethan Wurzel is 6'2". They've got some height out there to go up against these Red Raiders tonight.
Yeah, and when Jamari Walker comes in, he's only a sophomore too at 6'5". Just think of that. 2 sophomores, one 6'8", one 6'5". But when you look at the history of the MVC versus the Big Rivers Conference, for years, for decades, when I played after that, the Big Rivers Conference dominated the MVC. That's when Eau Claire Memorial was tough, Eau Claire North was strong. Of course, Rice Lake was really good.
Yeah.
And, with Onalaska and Central and even with Logan, it's not that case anymore. Now, if you did some comparisons in the last 2 or 3 decades, I think you'd find that the Mississippi Valley Conference has taken over in terms of the number of wins they have had versus the Big Rivers Conference.
Well, Menomonie did not have its best season last year. They went 10-13, 3-9, and finished 6th in the conference. So not a great season for them. I know they probably want to turn that around. So far, they're 1-1. They're averaging 64 points a game. They lost to Chippewa Falls, 72-62 most recently. But their first game of the season was against Rice Lake, and they did beat Rice Lake.
Right, and in talking to their coaching staff too, he said to me clearly that this is a much better Big Rivers Conference race. It's wide open than it has been in the past. The last time Menomonie defeated Central was December 16th of 2014. And that's the year they went to the sectionals, and they had a 17-7 record. Since that time, Central has dominated, outscoring Menomonie 335 points to 88. And when you look at the disparity in the scoring, last year, 72-43, 89 points the year before, 93 points in 16-17, and 81 points in 2016. So Central has stepped up their offense and really has taken Menomonie down the other way over the last few years. And, of course, Central winning 5 of the last 6 MVC championships. They're destined again, to me, to go into the postseason along with, oh, my goodness, Onalaska. They have as strong of personnel as Central does.
But what is a team like Menomonie? They're coming here. Here's these kids. They're coming here. They know they're going to play a team that has been the state champions. This is a team that's got 2 kids that are going to Wisconsin. It's got another kid that's probably going to sign with a Division I school. How do you feel coming in? Are you excited about that, or are you just thinking, oh no, we're going to play these guys?
That's a good question. A lot of people ask, and the answer is simply this. you want to play against teams that are better than you because you rise to their level. And so that is really the answer to your question if you're the kind of athlete that you should be.
Yeah. Well, we're going to take a moment now, folks, as we get ready for the national anthem. So we'll take a break, and we'll be back with the tip-off after these messages. Stick around. It's the Central Red Raiders and the Menomonie Mustangs tonight on KQEG-TV and KQEG-TV.com.
You know, the thing I'm most proud of when I think about our company is the reputation that we've been able to build in this community. Our technicians have done a great job going out and performing magnificent jobs for the customer. And our customers have rewarded us with some really great reviews online.
We have over 150 five-star reviews online right now. Our technicians do a great job out there, and our reviews show it.
We can say without hesitation, when you choose Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning, you'll be glad you did.
The Arterial Bar and Grill, a tradition in La Crosse. Their chef is cooking up specials every night. Try Wednesday, it's wing night. Get 5 giant wings for just $3 with 13 different homemade sauces to choose from. Thursday, try a gyro basket. And Friday, it's batter fried fish. Check out their Facebook page. Download the Untapped app on your phone for special events like tap takeovers and live music. Breakfast on Friday and Saturday at 8 a.m. and serving breakfast all day Sunday. The Arterial at 16th and Jackson. A tradition in La Crosse. Why not make it yours?
Mix 96, 107.3 La Crosse. I'm Reid Magnum, and this is Chelsea Lynn. Chelsea, would you sit down?
What?
Would you sit down?
What?
That is quite the sweater you have there.
3-2. Welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson along with Terry Erickson. We've got the starting lineups coming at you here for Menomonie. It's number 1, a 6'8 freshman, sophomore rather. That's Noah Feddersen. Number 5 is a 5'8 senior, Davis Barthen. Number 10 is a 6'3 senior, Dylan Boker. Number 11 is a 6'2 senior, that's Ethan Wurtzel. And number 13 is a 6'5" junior, Brock Thornton.
3 other guys coming off the bench too, and again the head coach Matt Riley, the leading scorer among that group is Ethan Wurtzel with 15 points a game, but 2 other guys in double figures.
For Central, number 3 is a 6'2 senior, Brecken Austin. Number 5, of course, is 6'5 senior, Johnny Davis. Number 15 is a 6'6" senior, that's Charlie Masovich. And number 21, a 6'7 senior, Terrence Thompson. And number 23, the 6'5 senior, Jordan Davis.
12.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. 12 players on the roster, and if it's a typical Central game, they play all guys on the roster. And of course, I really like Todd Fergutt as a head coach, as a leader, and he is in his 16th year taking over for Ken Barrett, who's in the Wall of Fame.
My gosh, has it been that long?
It has. He's been on
16 years.
He's been on our show since we started 10 years ago, and he's just a quality guy. I enjoy working with him, and I'm looking for another great game. And this is my first look at the Central Red Raiders this year, and we'll see him several more times.
All right. Well, let's watch him tip it off here. Thornton and Johnny Davis will meet center court now to get this thing underway.
Eric Pryor, Jerry Sample, Jay Dobbins officiating this non-conference game on this cold Monday night.
And Davis tips it over to Masovich, and we are underway, folks.
Menomonie, man-to-man defense that they play and work hard on, a little bit of a pack line action like Virginia.
Davis puts one up, and nope, doesn't go off the front of the rim. Rebound comes to the Mustangs.
Following your shot is a lost cause. Nobody follows their shot anymore. Do you know that?
Yeah.
You just shoot and go back down the other end. I don't get it, but we used to always follow our shots.
There's Boker up top with it, almost got it over and back. He saves it.
Good active hands, and the hands create a turnover right away.
Poked away. Terrence Thompson picks it up.
You can see Brecken Austin, number 3, is filled into his body a little bit more, too. I see his dad sitting down here who played for me, his grandfather, grandmother watching him.
Yeah, these guys have been in the weight room. You can tell. Masovich looks like he's put on some weight and some muscle.
Yeah, good no call there, good verticality.
There we go. And Terrence Thompson gets the first 2 points.
Had 17 points his first game. 17, and game number 1. I expect him to have a good year too. I didn't think he scored much last year based on his size, but I think this year you're going to see more of that. Oh, nice.
Out of bounds, nice.
That's effort.
Yeah.
You reward effort.
That will be a Central ball. Jordan Davis bouncing it right off of Barthen, and
see what they do for out of bounds play at the baseline.
There's Johnny Davis, baseline, puts it up, doesn't go. Rebound comes to Wurzel.
Just kind of overlaid it, didn't he?
He did. Wurzel will bring it down for the Mustangs.
Central man-to-man also.
Whoa, that one, was that tipped or did he just pull up short? Jordan Davis puts it in for 2.
It's all about transition. How quickly do you get from defense to offense, and the Red Raiders love it.
Pressure by the Raiders now. They're really pushing them and trapping them, and now in the corner, that's Noah Feddersen.
They're hungry on defense. They want the ball, and you can see it in their body language and their active hands. They have really improved their defense. I didn't think their defense was that good. The last couple of years, it's improved dramatically.
Well, you know, we've read the same stories probably, and these kids, all they're interested in is getting that gold ball at the end of the season. Last season they came right down to that final game and couldn't pull it off. So this year,
lost by 2 points. I remember that. Milwaukee,
so
Washington.
Close.
Ooh.
Doesn't go.
Ooh, officials missed the goaltending on that. You can see the coach.
Thornton tried to put
Coach
that in.
Riley pretty upset, and he's right. Should have been a goaltending. Anytime you touch the backboard and the ball is in that location, it's goaltending.
Brecken Austin puts it in for 2, and it's 6-0. Central in the lead.
One of my keys to this game, which we didn't cover.
Yeah, we didn't get there, did we?
Well, the quickness of Central and the way they convert from defense to offense.
Well, and they're as you call it, active hands. Yeah. There's Johnny Davis with 2.
Catching the ball and squaring up immediately without the necessity of a rhythm dribble is what he's good at.
8-0 now.
There's those active hands again, a foul and a good call too. Terrence Thompson hands the ball to the official. I like that. And people don't realize this, but officials are human too. If you treat the officials with respect and it's a close call, you might just get one your way.
Are you sure about that?
I am.
All right, back underway once again. Mustangs have the ball.
Porter Protaski, by the way, the 6'3" freshman in the game too.
Yep, he got 4 points the other night against Marshfield.
Looks just like his dad too.
Up and in it goes.
Protaski late to get to the shooter, and a good 3-point shot too.
Davis Barthen puts that one in. It's now 8-3. Central in the lead. Long ball there, doesn't go. But look at Terrence Thompson, puts it right back and in.
If he's going to play Division I, which rumor is he's there, he's got to do just that, Rick. He's got to rebound. He's got to be a force.
Here it is again, Thompson to the hoop.
Oh, he was out of control.
Yeah.
Now the question is, do you bail a guy out when he's out of control? And a lot of officials at the D1 level say you don't. You notice how he was out of control? Is that a foul on the defense when you're out of control? That's the question. Hard to tell.
Yeah.
Looked like he might have traveled before he made contact too.
Here's Jordan Davis for 3. Got it.
Smooth. Again, it's tempo, it's rhythm, it's getting the ball and squaring up immediately.
13-3, and again, Central steals it away. Davis puts it up again, doesn't go. Johnny Davis now with a putback and 2.
Nice rebound.
15-3, Central in the lead, and Davis will go to the line.
Didn't think much of a foul there. That's the kind of foul you let go, play on, no harm.
Okay, they're going to take a timeout. While they do that, we will too. We'll be back with more of tonight's game right after these messages. Welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson and Terry Erickson. 15-3 our score with 13 minutes and 43 seconds left. First half here. Central is in the lead. And I believe Davis about to take a shot to complete his three-point effort there.
Yeah, the old-fashioned way to get three.
That's right. Up and in it goes. So make it 16-3 now. More pressure again by Central. Devon Fielding in the lineup too for Central.
Almost a 10-second call too. You talked about Fielding before, the 5'10 sophomore. At 7 points his first game.
Yep. In it goes.
Davis Barthen again. A little soft, little runner. Went in nicely. He's averaging 13 points a game.
16-5. Basavich with a long three. He's got it.
The big guy hits from the three-point line. That's a pretty big threat with him there.
19-5 now. Feed it inside to Feddersen. Back out again it comes. There's the shot. Nope, won't go. Rebound comes to the Mustangs.
Porter Protaski did not block out, so the Mustangs keep the ball.
It's going to be out of bounds off one of the Central players.
When I played against Menomonie, it was not the Mustangs, it was the Menomonie Indians, but of course that has changed over the years, as we know.
Austin into the lineup along with Compton for Central.
Coach is pretty high on Compton too. Compton, a 6'4 sophomore. A lot of young players on this roster, huh?
Well, like you said, Coach Ferget last Friday night played every single one of the players. They all got into the lineup at one time or another, and I think all but two of them scored.
Even in close games, Rick, I notice he likes to do that.
Savage puts it up, doesn't go, puts it back. There you go.
If you want to take a clip and show young kids about taking that extra effort and staying with it, there you go.
Well, you said you wanted to see what he can do tonight, and boy, he's showing you.
Well, I know what Thompson and Davis can do. I'm interested in
what
players off.
and Brecken can do.
Exactly. And his reserves. Put some subs in for Menomonie, too. Brock Thornton, and every 9 points a game, a starter last year, is in at the 6'5 junior.
Devontae Parker is in there too.
Yeah, he's a key sub, again, a junior. You look at this Menomonie roster, you see three seniors.
Jed Ogia is in the lineup.
We knew he'd play, averaging 6 points a game, the 5'9 senior.
Wurtzel with it, now hands that off to Thornton.
See how Terrence Thompson arrives and closes out with high hands. That's a drill coaches run in practice.
Shots up, off the rim. Johnny Davis with the rebound. Pushes it to Jordan and right to the hoop. Oh, can't finish it though.
Lost control of it.
Back the other way, quick break. Up and in. There's 2 points for Davis Barthen again.
Well, that's why we hear a lot of good things about that 5'8 senior averaging 13 points a game.
21-7 now. 11:21 left. First half. Here's Davis again.
Good defense.
Jordan Davis now picks it up, puts it up, and in.
Just one dribble, relocate, and high as you can go, elevate.
23-7 now. All the way down. There's a three-point shot up, and nope, doesn't go.
Should have taken it into the
hoop. Yeah, he had a clear baseline there, didn't he?
He sure did.
Davis Barthen trying to put another one up there. 23-7. And a foul is called against Noah Compton.
Good call, too. Eric Pryor, one of the officials in this crew.
Shots up. No, doesn't go. That was Thornton trying to put one in there. Little jumper. 23-7. Shots up. Oh, doesn't even hit the rim. There's
Not a good
Davis
shot.
with the rebound and a putback.
Not a good shot by Compton. Got to know when you should shoot. You got to know when your rhythm is. That would have been a good time for him to take him off the dribble. When you reach from behind, even if you don't make contact, Rick, but when you reach, you oftentimes get called with a foul. So I'm like my coach used to say, just play defense with your feet and not your hands when you're playing a guy off the dribble. And then when he picks up his dribble, then your hands are active.
Here's Barthen once again. Gets that off to Ogia. Parker. Working around the outside, try to find the open man. Barthen again. Oh, tries to feed it underneath to Thornton, but gets knocked away. Parker with a shot. No. In and out. Rebound comes to Thompson.
Board's controlled by the Red Raiders.
Davis just lost it out of bounds. Looked like he started to run without the ball in his hand at the time. So
I think the pass was a little errant too, though.
That could be.
There wasn't any reason to hurry because you didn't have numbers, Rick. Everybody for Menomonie was already back in their backcourt.
All right, here we go. In comes the ball to Parker. Parker will dribble in. Oh, almost got knocked away there. Thornton picks it up. There's Feddersen. Wartzel. Back to Parker.
Central in that good rotating, help the helper, defense, active hands, close out, all the things that good coaches teach.
Feddersen trying to work against Terrence Thompson. It's kind of a mismatch weight-wise. Their height they're very close to the same, but
very similar to Virginia in terms of letting the team swing the ball and then not allowing gap penetration.
Ogia now, top of the key. Oh, knocked away by Davis. And there's a scrum for it, but it goes out of bounds. I don't know. Is it going to be
should be
Mustang ball?
Should be. One of the rules of thumb is when you have a player playing intense defense, don't use a crossover dribble in front of them because you're just asking for problems, and that's what happened there. Unfortunately, the Mustangs keep the ball.
Right. Protaski comes back in now. Brecken Austin will get a little rest.
I remember Protaski's dad as a UWL football player.
Yeah, 1988 championship team.
I remember that.
He was the captain.
I know him quite well, too.
Parker now hands it off. Wartzel takes the shot. And no, doesn't go. Oh, look at the rebound by Thornton, though. The shot by Ogia. There you go, 3 points.
Comes off the bench and contributes right away, does Jed Ogia, the 5'9" senior.
25-10 now. 8 minutes and 30 seconds left, first half. There's Thompson with 2.
That was difficult, right behind the backboard, too. Whoa. Not a chance to use the glass either, and it went in.
27-10, that's going out of bounds. So Parker will go out. Back into the lineup comes Boker. Thompson's going to get to sit down for a little bit.
Nobody in foul trouble as we approach 8 minutes.
Devon Fielding back in the lineup for Central. Here's the Mustangs with the ball. Whoop, knocked away. Whoa, Johnny Davis.
That's what turnovers do.
It.
Turnovers and numbers in transition. You see it all the time.
Crowd loves it. 29-10 now.
That's why you can't have turnovers on the perimeter. Turnovers in the paint is one thing. Turnovers on the perimeter where you let them get numbers, you're in trouble.
Well, there's another turnover.
Red Raiders just thrive on turnovers, don't they? Tried to go through 2 guys and probably should have posted up. Turnover on Johnny Davis.
Out of bounds. Into the lineup comes Grant Amundsen
Oh,
now.
he's only a freshman too. How about
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4 freshmen on this team.
Davis sits down. Feddersen back into the corner.
Check that, he's a junior, Grant Amundsen, 6'4" junior.
Boker. Thornton in the corner. Nowhere to go with it though. Ogia. Menomonie looking for an opening shot.
Here's a reason why I think the high school should have a shot clock, Rick.
Yeah.
And by the way, they're not stalling. They just can't find
can't find an opening.
They can't find a shot
It's
selection.
going to be a foul though on Amundsen, I think.
They're just too much perimeter right now. They're not at all working to try to take the ball off the dribble in the gap.
29-10, 6 minutes, 55 seconds left. We're still in the first half here at Central High School. Parker's going to go out now.
Ogia out and Barthen
I'm sorry,
back
right,
in.
Ogia out, you're right. Here's Wurtzel, Thornton. Boker, Feddersen. Mustangs just working it around, trying to find an open man.
Not enough cutting. Too much standing around.
Whoa, nice shot.
Tough shot. Davis Barthen, well, I told you at the beginning, he leads a three-point field goal. He's the three-point field goal leader in top one in school history, and he can shoot the mid-range jump shot too.
So 29-12 now. Whoa. Three-pointer by Devon Fielding.
Devon Fielding, the sophomore. Good mechanics on his shot. Oh, yeah, it was.
Savage draws the charge.
Not even a hard call. It was an offensive foul, certainly. A lot of people think defense needs to be set in order for it to be an offensive foul. Not true.
32-12, 6:09 left, first half. Central in the lead. Savage is going to go out. Thompson's coming back in.
Hear talk about Terrence Thompson, a candidate to play college football too as a tight end. I can see that, can't you?
Yeah, he did play tight end. He was a target, a big target, 6'7". You know, you can you like to have that kind of wide receiver as a target.
I don't think
they
they used him enough, but he certainly is a target.
Yeah.
There's a classic unforced turnover that
Yeah.
they might not like playing for the Badgers when you have turnovers that are not the kind that you should have. Some are acceptable, some are not.
Shots up, off the rim. Rebound comes to Davis. Johnny Davis brings it down. Whoa, pass to pull up. Cross court it goes. Compton will put it up, doesn't go. Rebound to the Mustangs. Comes Wurtzel now. Central not putting the high pressure on that they were doing earlier in the game. Suppose when you're up by 20 points, you don't need to blow the energy off,
Yeah,
huh?
it shouldn't matter.
Johnny Davis coming down the other way.
Should never matter.
Bam.
He's got that tremendous burst of speed as he gets near the basket that the only way to stop it is to draw a charge.
34-12. Shots up and nope. That was Barthen once again trying to put one in.
Nice rebound
Put back.
too. Dylan Volker on a nice rebound. He stayed with it
And a timeout called.
and sliced in the middle of two Red Raiders.
We'll be back right after this.
I often hear from people that a bank is just a bank. Well, I encourage you to talk to our customers, our employees, or check out our reviews to find out why you can't live without Citizen State Bank. I also encourage you to stop in one of our offices, since the difference will be felt within seconds, and is why we are known to have one of the best cultures in the industry. So what are you waiting for? Why don't you stop in and check out what all the buzz is about? I guarantee you won't be disappointed.
You know that but Boyers is a small family business.
That doesn't mean it's not fully staffed. Here's our sales department.
Purchasing department.
Delivery and setup.
Warehouse crew.
Quality control.
Advertising.
We've got the best in sales, service, and selection.
Come on down and check out Boyers Furniture.
Welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson and Terry Erickson. Central High School is the place. 34-14 is the score. The Raiders are in the lead, and we've got 4 minutes and 56 seconds left before the first half is over.
Central High School is the place. It seems to be the place the last several years to the mecca of high school basketball in the area.
Of great basketball, yeah.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Now don't, not to take anything away from the Aquinas girls.
Or any other team in the area.
Or Alaska, for that matter.
Exactly.
Yeah. There's some good teams out there.
Terrence Thompson said if Charlie Masowicz can make a three, I can shoot one too.
Sure. Why not?
I don't know. It depends on your philosophy as a player, as a coach.
If you're watching us tonight on the internet, I invite you to subscribe to our channel. Just click on that little red button there, and every time we go live with another game, you'll get a notice on your cell phone that says we just went live. And it'll tell you what game it is, too.
Yeah, regular starters back in the game. Masowicz and Austin. Breck and Austin.
Cross court it comes. There's the shot up and right in. That's Davis Barthen again.
He's impressive. Only 5'8", but he makes the most of his ability.
Well, he sure does. Hits another three.
Mid-range jump shot, nobody guarding him. I mean, you and I could make those. You got to have You got to have a little more pressure on an All-American athlete like that.
Oh, there's a nice one, a three-pointer.
Good answer by Ethan Wurtzel. Started last year.
Now I'm having trouble keeping up with him now. Jordan Davis for three.
Davis, of course, 3 weeks into the football season, shoulder injury, got cleared on November 25th, and here we go.
Barthen again. Bam, he hits it again. Boy, I tell you.
They're in rhythm.
Davis Barthen, another three-pointer. Let's take a moment now and remind you that one of our sponsors here tonight is Carey Heating and Air Conditioning, your residential specialists. If your heating or air conditioning unit needs replacement, call Carey Heating and Air Conditioning for a free estimate today. Carey is your award-winning American Standard customer care dealer in La Crosse. Call them today.
Well, when I walked outside this morning, it was acceptable. And then
wait till you walk out tomorrow.
And then I get home at 5 o'clock and get ready for this game. It's like, well, 40 degrees drop.
It's supposed to be 8 degrees when you get up in the morning. Maybe 7.
Depends on what time I get up. What time you think
Sleep
I get up?
Sleep in. I'm telling you, sleep in.
I did a little bit today, but I don't normally. I just, last week was a tough week on me. 6 games. Broadcast 1 and ref 6 out of the 7 days in the week, and I needed some rest today.
It's 39-23 our score now with 3 minutes and 18 seconds left in the first half. Central is in the lead. Jordan Davis to Johnny Davis. What a feed. That was nice, and he picks up the foul too. Credit Jordan Davis with a great feed there. Big assist. 41-23. Johnny Davis goes to the line.
Strong enough to get through the contact and score.
14 points for Johnny Davis so far. 42-23. Volker brings it down for the Mustangs. Takes it down to the baseline, kicks it back out. This is Parker. Cross court it goes. Thornton. And the guy that's been making all the shots for him, whoa, there's a nice one by Parker.
The only way they're in the game is their perimeter shooting.
Yeah. Terrence Thompson.
Yeah, you get the ball in that deep to a 6'7", 250-pound kid, you're in trouble. That's the first time we've seen an entry pass here in this first half to Terrence Thompson posting up.
Yep. 44-26, and here goes Thompson at the line. Got it.
Really be interesting, Terrence Thompson and the size of a couple Onalaska Hilltoppers inside. Whoa. A lot of people looking forward to that matchup this year.
Parker now for the Mustangs. Into the corner it goes. Boker looking around. Cross court he comes. Feddersen puts one up. And
nice.
He nails it.
Nice.
And a two-pointer.
He relocated off a dribble, cleared himself a little bit. Feddersen did, the sophomore, and I like that. That was nice.
Jordan Davis for three.
Just a gifted shooter.
48-28. Central by 20 points now. The corner, there's the shot, and got it.
Penetration did it. Parker again. Devontae off the bench, the 6-foot junior.
48-31. Here's Terrence Thompson. Nope, can't get it done.
Lost control of it. Lost control of it completely.
Feddersen with the rebound, and the Mustangs bring it down now. Oh, Terrence Thompson with a steal.
Good foul.
Oh, goes for the stuff, but bounces it off the rim instead. And I think a foul was called ahead of that ball anyway. I noticed they had a foul up there on Jamari Walker. Has he even been in the game? I haven't seen him in the game, and yet they put a foul up there on the board that it was on number 40. Well, okay.
I don't know.
So this foul on Noah Feddersen. Jordan Davis inbounds it. Shots up, doesn't go. Feddersen with the rebound. Wurtzel now brings it down for Menomonie. Ooh, Jordan Davis almost with a steal. That one's going to come up short. Feddersen with the rebound, and somebody stepped out.
Yeah, and it was somebody with a black jersey.
I think you're right. I think it was Feddersen stepped out as he grabbed the ball.
Just under 1 minute here to go in this first half, and Red Raiders already approaching 50 points.
48-31, 45 seconds left. Fielding, Masavich. Here's Austin, Brecken Austin puts it up, bounces off the rim.
First time he's shot, I believe. And we got a loose ball foul on Masavich.
Charlie picks up his first. 48-31 now. Mustangs, 30 seconds left. See if they can put it in. Whoa. Tried to pass that across court. Savage picks it up. Here's Davis. Johnny Davis takes it in, loses it. But he's going to get the foul. Davis puts it right in. Devontae Parker with 2 fouls now. And again. So you said they were getting close to 50. Well, it is 50. 50-31 now. Central by 19 points. Parker loses it out of bounds.
Ooh. Geez, you wanted to take perhaps the last second. Now you're going to give the Red Raiders a chance to score. and it was an errant pass that was not even pressure. That's frustrating.
10 seconds left. Into the lineup now comes Jamari Walker.
Thompson back in too.
Ogia back in.
Devin Fielding out.
Yep, Davis Barthen back in.
See if they have a last second shot set up. Now we have a 1-3-1 zone by the Mustangs.
Donnie Davis puts it up and in it goes, a three-pointer. So Central hits a three-pointer to finish off the first half, and our score now 53-31. We've got halftime. We'll put together some stats for you folks, and then so when we come back, we'll talk a little bit about that. So stick around, everybody. Second half coming up right here at Central High School.
You know Boyers Furniture. We've been in business over 100 years selling quality furniture at budget prices. But who's choosing the furniture we're selling?
We picked out sofas. Sofas. And more sofas. We picked out love seats. And more love seats.
We picked out recliners.
Recliners. And more recliners. Dining room furniture.
Bedroom furniture.
With buyers like these and USA brands like Ashley, Marshfield, and Best, you can't do better than Boyer Furniture.
The Arterial Bar and Grill, a tradition in La Crosse. Their chef is cooking up specials every night. Try Wednesday, it's wing night. Get 5 giant wings for just $3 with 13 different homemade sauces to choose from. Thursday, try a gyro basket. And Friday, it's batter fried fish. Check out their Facebook page. Download the Untapped app on your phone for special events like tap takeovers and live music. Breakfast on Friday and Saturday at 8 a.m. and serving breakfast all day Sunday. The Arterial at 16th and Jackson, a tradition in La Crosse. Why not make it yours?
Mix 96, 107.3 La Crosse. I'm Raid Magnum. And this is Chelsea Lynn. Chelsea, would you sit down?
What?
Would you sit down?
What?
That is quite the sweater you have there. Yeah.
I followed the direction.
Well, you could just wear a sweater. I didn't mean. Can you
holiday sweater.
Can you stand one more time? Let's check out the reindeer with the scarf. That is, we want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from all of us at Mix 96 and 107.3 La Crosse.
Welcome back, everybody. Halftime here at Central High School. Our score at the half, 53-31. Boy, I tell you, Central is doing it again, aren't they?
Well, the game was dominated early on by Central, and actually Menomonie couldn't figure out how to attack. Finally, they got hot from the perimeter, got themselves back in the game, and then at about the 4-minute mark, then Central started to walk away with it again. I'm just interested to see if Menomonie is going to continue to try to stay in the game from the three-point line. I don't see much dribble into in penetration. I don't see much carving. I don't see a lot of movement on offense, somewhat stagnant, and I'm sure Coach Riley will address that. It's kind of, and getting back on defense, if we charted out of the 53 points Central scored, I would say the majority of those points are in transition, like it's typical of that's the identity of the Central Red Raiders.
Yeah.
So getting back on defense is so vitally important. Now you can preach it and preach it and preach it, but if you have turnovers on the perimeter, which gives the defense a numerical advantage and a head start, you're over. Central, typical start. I mean, they play with confidence. They've played together for so long. We talked about a lot of them played together since they've been in grade school. Like you expect. A lot of turnovers in the first half. Some of them were like, I don't think that's acceptable at the varsity level. But early in the season, you're going to have some of those. I'm sure that will be addressed.
Yeah. Well, let's run down the scoring for you. For the Mustangs, Davis Barthen leads with 15 points. Then we've got Parker, Devontae Parker with 6 points. 2 points for Noah Federson, 2 points for Dylan Boker, 3 points for Ethan Wurtzel, and 3 points for Jed Ogia. Then on the Central side, Davis leads the scoring with 19 points. That's Johnny Davis. Jordan Davis with 13 points. Terrence Thompson with 11. 5 points for Charlie Masavich, 3 points for Devon Fielding, and 2 points for Brecken Austin. The Mustangs so far have hit 7 3-pointers. The Central Red Raiders have responded with 5 3-pointers. The Mustangs have not yet gone to the line, so I can't tell you how they're doing from the free throw line. On the other hand, Central has done 5 for 5 from the free throw line. That's pretty good shooting.
Okay, why is that? Let's just go reflect. It's simply because Central is attacking more, which gets you to the free throw line, which creates fouls. Have you seen much of that from Menomonie? And the answer is no. So if you're perimeterizing and you're not going to the basket, you're not going to go to the foul line. Simple as that.
Well, we got a second half of basketball coming up, folks, so we'll be back with the tip-off and the second half of basketball right after this.
It's halftime on the KQEG-TV High School Game of the Week. Tonight's basketball game features the Menomonie Mustangs and the Central Red Raiders. We'll return with the second half of tonight's game after these messages.
At Boyers, we have a great selection of furniture.
At great prices.
And great personality.
We'll be the judges of that. Love seats, great.
Prices, great.
Personality, so-so. Sofas, great.
Prices, great.
Personality, so-so.
Recliners, great.
Prices, great. Personalities, and...
But I'm your grandpa. Can't you give me a break?
All judges' decisions are final at Boyers Furniture.
Please?
You know, the thing I'm most proud of when I think about our company is the reputation that we've been able to build in this community. Our technicians have done a great job going out and performing magnificent jobs for the customer. And our customers have rewarded us with some really great reviews online.
We have over 150 5-star reviews online right now. Our technicians do a great job out there, and our reviews show it.
We can say without hesitation, when you choose Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning, you'll be glad you did.
The Arterial Bar and Grill, a tradition in La Crosse. Their chef is cooking up specials every night. Try Wednesday, it's wing night. Get 5 giant wings for just $3 with 13 different homemade sauces to choose from. Thursday, try a gyro basket. And Friday, it's batter fried fish. Check out their Facebook page. Download the Untapped app on your phone for special events like tap takeovers and live music. Breakfast on Friday and Saturday at 8 a.m. and serving breakfast all day Sunday. The Arterial at 16th and Jackson. A tradition in La Crosse. Why not make it yours?
All right, welcome back, everybody. We are at half still, just about to get ready for the second half. And our score, Menomoni's got 31, Central's got 53. Raiders with a comfortable lead at the moment. And we'll see if they can hang on to that lead as we head into the second half.
I
here.
shared in earlier that the point differential in the last 5 years has been highly significant. So the last 2 years ago, the Red Raiders beat the Mustangs 93-44. Year before that, 81-60, and then 2 years ago, 89-39. So. Is history on the side of the Central Red Raiders? Yes.
Yeah, but you know what goes around comes around.
Oh,
so,
well, of course.
You know what? You said 7 years ago the Mustangs beat Central, so 2012, I think you said?
Yes, they did.
Well, the starters are back in as we get underway here. Fedderson's got the ball for Mustangs. Wurtzel, top of the key. Here's their shooter. Boy, he's had a great night. Davis Barthen. Kept him in the game, really. 15 points so far in the first half.
Good help by the Red Raider defense, taking care of that gap integrity, gap responsibility.
Shots up, oop, off the rim.
Only one shot, too. Nobody crashing the boards. And
quickly to Johnny Davis. He tries to put it right up as he jumps in the air. That didn't go.
His timing was a little off on that. The idea was good.
Barthen for three. No. Knocked out of bounds by Masavich, and it'll be Mustang ball. Quickly into Fedderson. Hands it off to Boker. So Wurtzel drives in.
I like that.
Out of bounds, it'll be.
You know, did we see that much in the first half? No.
No.
I like that. I like that move. You usually draw fouls when you attack like that.
Yeah. So Wurtzel inbounds it to Fedderson. Fedderson with a quick uptake, but air ball, basically.
Could have been a foul on that.
Rebound to the Raiders. Johnny Davis with it now. Brett Austin inside to Davis. Thompson, he gets it. But you know, you saw Terrence Thompson in there, put back. Where was the Mustangs? There wasn't anybody near him. Here's Davis again.
And there's those turnovers again. Menomonie needs another timeout. Full court pressure, active hands, quickness, anticipation, help.
Masavich, whoop, stolen by Barthen. Barthen will bring it down. Nice move. He steps around him, but it doesn't go in. Wurtzel with a good move on Thompson there. All the way down to Davis. Johnny Davis with the stuff.
An easy, no contest.
Easy
layup.
One, yeah. Now pressure again. Here's the steal. Jordan Davis. Johnny in the corner. Goes baseline with it, puts it up, and draws the foul.
Yeah, and an easy call, a double whistle, and certainly a foul.
That'll be on Brock Thornton. His second foul. Johnny Davis with a shot. Oh, he missed one.
We're gonna have to really keep track of all these subs now. Here we're early in the second half, but
well, there's not that many. There's only 12 guys on the team.
Well, yeah, I'm anxious to see.
Devon Fielding comes in.
Yeah, we've seen 8 guys play. I'm interested in seeing Braden Kuiper.
Gordon Protaski is in now too.
Bennett Freed, the freshman, the only freshman on the team.
He missed both of those. Davis must have cooled off. Oh, nice block by Johnny Davis that time.
And he went straight up, which is what you teach, so there's no foul.
Knocked it away. Mustang ball. Boker will handle the inbound pass. Hits it to Parker now. Devontae Parker back in. He had 2 3-pointers in the first half. Now a scramble. Looks like a wrestling match down there, and it turns out to be Central's ball.
50-50 balls. That's what I really stressed when I coached. 50-50 balls. Get in there and get them.
Timeout called. We'll take a timeout. We're back right after this.
You know, the thing I'm most proud of when I think about our company is the reputation that we've been able to build in this community. Our technicians have done a great job going out and performing magnificent jobs for the customer. And our customers have rewarded us with some really great reviews online.
We have over 150 5-star reviews online right now. Our technicians do a great job out there, and our reviews show it.
We can say without hesitation, when you choose Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning, you'll be glad you did.
Mix 96, 107.3 Lacrosse. I'm Raid Magnum, and this is Chelsea Lynn. Chelsea, would you sit down?
What?
Would you sit down?
What?
That is quite the sweater you have there. Yeah.
I followed the direction.
Well, you could just wear a sweater. I didn't mean. Can
A
you stand
holiday
up?
sweater.
Can you stand one more time? Let's check out the reindeer with the scarf. That is, we want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from all of us at Mix 96 and 107.3 Lacrosse.
And welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson along with Terry Erickson. Hey, we got to say hi to Joe Barron's dad, Roger. He always watches our games from Twin Cities. Big shout out to Roger. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it.
Yeah, we love coming here. Joe Barron takes good care of us, so thank you.
Thompson now loses it. Oh, but picked back up by Fielding. Here's Protaski to Jordan Davis. The shot, and no. Rebound, Johnny Davis. The putback.
You got to get a body into your opponent. You cannot stand around and watch the game. You have to be physical inside.
61-31 now. Davis with a steal. Whoa, and another dunk.
Well, right now it's men versus boys. And it's because of the quickness and the turnovers of the Mustangs.
Parker from the corner. Nope. Bounces off the back of the rim, taken by the Raiders. Pushed ahead to Johnny Davis. Back to Jordan.
There you go. Swing the ball. I like that position. You swing the ball. Don't be selfish. Break the defense down.
Fielding with the ball.
Good coaches talk about that. There's no shot clock. Break it down. Good.
Inside to
Hey, what does it result in, Rick? It results in an easy layup because you're patient, because you share the ball.
65, I should say, to 31. Boker now to Parker. Davis drives in, puts it up, gets it knocked away.
I think it was clean, high, but body contact low. That's what you got to judge.
Johnny Davis picks up a foul. And they'll send Davis Barthen to the line. This is the first time that we've seen them shoot from the free throw line.
Well, we talked about at halftime why that was.
And he puts it right in.
Savage back in.
See, Davis, and Thompson go out. Now into the lineup is Compton, Savage, Protaski, and Austin, and Barthen puts that one in too. 65-33 now. 13 minutes and 42 seconds.
Little trap by the Mustangs.
Savage takes it to the hoop, puts it in. Charlie puts it in for two.
It's kind of what we talked about in the pregame. Interested to see how he is evolving.
So far, so good, huh? Parker now. Pressure by the Raiders. Mustangs get it down court. Ogia in the corner.
Their defense is impressive.
Barthen now puts one up off the back of the rim. Rebound by Protaski. Comes Fielding. Cross to Protaski, now to Austin. So really only one starter in the lineup right now for Central. That's Misavage.
Hey, we're at the 13-minute mark. Will he leave the subs in and leave the starters on the bench, I should say, the rest of the game, possibly?
Possibly. Protaski now makes a move, back to fielding. Compton wants to drive, he takes it in.
Too much one-on-one, not a good shot.
Push it ahead, here's Parker now, in the corner. Now right underneath is Parker all by himself.
He saved it well, didn't he?
Yeah, nobody to challenge him there.
Devontae Parker looked good on that.
67-35. Protaski, cross court. Fielding now, pulls up, takes the shot. Got it. Devon Fielding for 2 points.
That one dribble, relocation dribble, got him the 2 points.
69-35. Loose ball. Austin picks it up, puts it up.
When you dribble into a double team, bad things happen.
$71-35.
Todd Fergus says, hey, let's take the press off a little bit. And you see him back. Guys, come on. Guys,
yeah.
We're ahead 71-35. Let's not demoralize the opponent completely. And that's exactly what he's telling them.
Compton goes out. Amundsen comes in now. Grant Amundsen, the 6'4 junior, played a little bit in the first half. There's Parker. Jamari Walker in the lineup now. Walker played with the varsity reserve, so I don't know if he can get many minutes. There's Parker for 2. He's got 10 points on the night.
Jordan Johnny Davis, Terrence Thompson set to come back in. I don't know why, but they are.
Well, the subs need get to rest too, don't they?
Yeah, they rest in practice. Just kidding. Oh,
Parker traveled, yeah. Even I saw that one.
Well, as a crew, we talk about traveling in our pregame. And if we call traveling if everybody in the arena sees it. If it's microscopic, yeah, maybe not. That was obvious.
Obvious, huh? 71-37, 10:46 left. Central in the lead.
Grant Amundsen and all the other starters back in. When you jump in the air like Breck and Austin did that time and you got nobody to pass to, you're asking for a turnover. Fortunately, the Red Raiders keep it.
Johnny Davis with 27 points so far. And make that 29. Draws the foul, too. 73-37. At what point do we have a continuous clock?
40 points.
40 points, is it? Well, we're getting there.
We will be there, too.
74-37. Parker with the ball now. All the way across, it goes to Ogia. They'll hand it back out to Thornton. Thornton now to Parker again. And he walked again.
Whoa.
Another turnover.
That one, questionable. I'm not sure he did. What do you think?
I wasn't watching closely enough. Central gets the ball now. Davis to Brett Austin. Jordan Davis takes the shot and hits a 3.
Little token pressure on him, and he said, you got to pressure me more than that.
77-37. Jordan Davis with the ball again. Another three-point shot. Nope, in and out that time. Johnny Davis with a putback. Grant Amundsen was the first one to hit that. He knocked the ball over to Johnny Davis, but they weren't able to put it in. Here's Noah Feddersen for 3. He got it.
Kicking it out to an open man.
77-40 now.
Results in finally a score by Menomonie.
Shot by Jordan Davis off the rim.
Hurried.
Johnny Davis with the rebound.
Hurried that a little bit.
Parker with a block, but he ends up with a foul.
Oh, I didn't see that. I didn't see a foul on that. But I'm a long ways away.
Yeah, you don't have your glasses on. Oh, you do have your glasses on. Okay, that's good. That'll be third one on Brock Thornton. What? No, maybe. Okay, they keep changing it. Now it's 4 fouls on number 1. Noah Feddersen?
Oh, I don't know about that. Is that the right guy?
I didn't think it was, but okay. Johnny Davis puts in another one. I thought it was Parker that they were calling that foul on. See, maybe we were looking at the wrong place. It was away from the. No, it had to be the shooting.
We were looking at the right place. Well, now we get a chance to see number 12, Bennett Freed. Of course, his dad, Barry Freed, the AD at Turbo. He's a freshman, a 6'3". Saw him play when he was younger, but not too often do freshmen play on a varsity team.
We saw him play Friday night. Got in a couple of shots.
But not many freshmen are moved up to the varsity, though. I mean, that just kind of sends a message about his potential.
And also, we're seeing some bench players in for the Mustangs now, too. In for the Mustangs like Zach Zaborski, number 24. His first time on the court. Fielding with the ball now for Central. Zasavage, now Taskey, nice feed to Fielding. Fielding spins, puts it up, doesn't go.
It was a nice feed.
Rebound to Thornton and the Mustangs.
Should have double clutched and went up with it.
Here's Wurtzel. Underneath Ogia, he tries to put it up, gets blocked.
Yeah, good block from behind. And good timing by Grant Amundsen.
Freed with the rebound. Hands it to Zasavage for 3.
Charlie from the Twilight Zone.
Well, you said that's what you wanted to see.
I want to see what their role is on this team.
Right now he's got 10 points.
Yeah, and he's got I think all but one basket from the perimeter.
Whoa, there's a nice one. Brock Thornton gets his first basket tonight. That's a 3-pointer. We'll have a running clock for the remainder of the game, the announcer just said. 82-43 now with 7:28 left.
Nice move. Drew a foul as a result of penetration.
One of our sponsors tonight, Citizen State Bank. Is it time to dump your bank? Make the switch to Citizen State Bank and discover why they are considered one of the top banks in the nation and have one of the best cultures in the industry. Citizen State Bank, an experience like no other, with locations in La Crosse and Onalaska.
I was there today, and I had 6 people greet me. It was like, I said to them, what if I was important? Would it be about 12 people greeting me or what? So
everybody's important at Citizen State Bank.
There you go.
That's right.
I led you into that line.
Thank you. He gets the second one. So 83-43 now. 6 minutes and 30 seconds left. Feddersen takes the shot. Got it. It's a 3.
I like that. I'm impressed with him. 6'8", sophomore, number 1. Let's remember that kid. We're going to see him do some good things in the Big Rivers Conference.
83-46 now. Running clock in progress. Here's Freed with the ball. To Compton. And Fielding. Fielding will drive, put it up, draw the foul.
Yeah. A missile-seeking drive. When you drive, you go to the free throw line. We talked about that at halftime.
Another one of our sponsors tonight, Jan Fredrickson Funeral Homes and Crematory. How you remember someone is what honors their life. Jan Fredrickson can help guide you through a very difficult time and help you remember your loved one the way you want to remember them. Jan Fredrickson Funeral Homes in La Crosse, West Salem, Caledonia, and Bangor. Fielding gets the first one. And the second one. (85-46) now.
On their way to the century mark, huh?
Yeah. In the corner. He goes baseline. Nice feed. That was really pretty. Ethan Wurzel gets 2, but
goodness, was that ever pretty. Exactly. You can build on that.
Boker made it happen.
Yeah. Dylan Boker recognized an open teammate. Unselfish.
85-48. Fielding with the ball. Compton now. Oh, there you are. There's Kuiper. Braden Kuiper. You wanted to see him play.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, look at that.
Meanwhile, we're watching Braden Kuiper come in the game, and who gets one from the long range?
Devon Fielding.
Exactly, the 5'10 sophomore.
88-48 now. And we're going to see some more players come in at this point.
It's not that easy to recognize numbers with those dark uniforms, is it?
No, it's not.
American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning is built to a higher standard, so you can focus on the problems in your life that actually matter.
Hey, Dave.
Like giving Jeff his ladder back before he takes it back. Or where to put the food when you both get the groceries. Or the doggy door that just became a raccoony door. Whatever you're worrying about, it won't be this. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard.
Carey Heating and Air Conditioning, your 2018 American Standard Building a Higher Standard Award winner. Call Carey today for your free estimate.
Fielding went down in the corner there. You heard the groan from the crowd.
Yeah. Made a little noise hitting the floor, didn't he?
Yeah.
Ooh, a little too much dribbling.
Yeah.
Way too much. Then he dribbled into the corner, the coffin corner.
Trevin Christine in the lineup, along with, let's see, Logan Hollinger. You mentioned Jemai Walker. Zach Etzbach also in for the Mustangs.
You know, we got a lot of people watching this broadcast from the Menomonie area too, and we appreciate that. And the Mustangs, I'm getting ahead of myself, they're going to have a good season. You know, one of the strengths of Central, though, is every year, same coaches. I mean, their coaching staff is deep and strong. But Podesky, Service, Rod Pop, Trevor Schultz, they just have they work together very well.
Compton puts it up for 2. He's on the board.
He can elevate.
And we're 90-48 now. Stepped out of bounds, they say Zaborski.
Ooh, know
back
your
foot probably.
Know your landscape. Know where you are.
All right, here's Fielding. Compton. Kuiper with the ball now. Peyton Fife also in the lineup. I don't think we mentioned him. Number 2. So I think everybody's been in.
Yeah.
Everybody came off the bench at one time or another and has played tonight.
A nice shot fake, and then he elevated.
Oh, who got that?
That was Braden
Kuiper, number 24. (92-48).
Oh, good ball movement. See if that results in a bucket. Yes,
and it does.
It does. I like sharing the ball, finding the open man, and Logan Hollinger
puts it in. 95-51 now. Excuse me, 92-51. What was that? Over and back?
Carrying the ball.
Huh.
So a turnover.
Turnover with 38 seconds left on the clock. 92-51. Mustangs will try for one more, and there you go.
Nice move, too.
Zach Etzbach gets 2.
Little scoop shot. Zach, the 5'8" junior.
22 seconds left. Central will just hold the ball, it looks like. 15. Just let the clock run out. It's going to finish out here, folks. 92-53, our final score. And there it is. Well, Terry, your thoughts on this game? What do you think?
Well, it was not a match. I thought it'd be closer. Central just too darn strong, coming out of the gate, ready to play. They're just so hungry on defense because defense creates offense. And that's exactly what it does. I see a lot of good things for Central, but I'm a coach also, and so I see a lot of things that they need improvement on, but that's to be expected. That's not critical at all. I think it'll be a good game against Eau Claire Memorial here on Thursday. And just looking at their schedule, they've really kind of ramped up their schedule. They're at Milwaukee-Madison. They go to Florida for a tournament, Minnehaha Academy. So, I mean, they've scheduled based on the skill level and the hopes of, again, getting to the promised land, which is the Kohl Center. Menomonie, I saw some spurts there of them playing pretty good basketball. I'm hoping that they can be a contender in the Big Rivers Conference, and they're at River Falls.
River Falls next,
yeah, they host River Falls on the 13th. So,
well, here, let me tell you the scoring before you tell us your players of the game, okay? Davis Barthen with 17 points for the Mustangs led the way. 15 of those in the first half, not much in the second half. Also in double figures was Devontae Parker with 10 points. 8 points for Noah Feddersen. We got 3 points then for Jed Ogia. 5 points for Ethan Wurtzel. 3 points for Brock Thornton. 2 points for Zach Etzbach. And 3 points for Logan Hollinger. On the other side here for the Red Raiders, led by Johnny Davis with 32 points. And then 16 points for Jordan Davis. 10 points for Charlie Masavich. And let's see, 16 points. They'll make that 15 points for Terrence Thompson. 11 points for Devon Fielding, 2 points for Noah Compton, 10 points for Charlie Masavich, 2 points for Braden Kuiper. So, and the Red Raiders shot 11 of 14 from the free throw line. The Mustangs 2 for 2 from the free throw line. So, players of the game?
Charlie Masavich is one of my players, a 6'6" senior. I talked about him early on. I think he's evolved into a key component in that rotation for Central, along with Johnny Davis, who is a given, scoring, again, 32 points. I like, again, some of the things Menomonie did, in my player of the game for the Mustangs is Davis Bartham. He's going to have a great year and continue to score from the perimeter.
All right, well, there you go, folks. That's our game for tonight. Tomorrow night, where are we at? West Salem. Dan Dyker will be bringing you the game tomorrow night from West Salem, as I believe it's, I think it's Arcadia. Yeah, Arcadia at West Salem boys. And then Friday night we've got West Salem at Luther boys. And you and I will be at Logan with the Aquinas at Logan girls.
I'm interested in that game. Aquinas, of course, I don't know who can beat them, but possibly it will be the Logan Rangers that are 3-0. But we thought maybe that would be the case with the Central Red Raiders. And so that will be a fun game at the Logan Fieldhouse.
All right, for Terry Erickson and Luke on camera, I'm Rick Wilson. Thanks for watching high school basketball on KQEG TV and KQEGTV.com. Again, our final score, 92-53.
You've been watching the KQEG TV High School Game of the Week. Tonight's game featured the Menomonie Mustangs and the Central Red Raiders. The High School Game of the Week is brought to you by our sponsors, like Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Your comfort is their business on Southwest 2nd Avenue in Onalaska. Schumacher Kish Cremation and Funeral Services in La Crosse, La Crescent, and Onalaska. Boyer's Furniture, quality furniture at affordable prices on South Avenue, La Crosse. The Arterial Bar and Grill, a La Crosse tradition. Why not make it yours at 16th and Jackson? Citizen State Bank, a banking experience like no other, with locations in La Crosse and Onalaska. By Jan Fredrickson Funeral Homes, your remembrance specialists in La Crosse, West Salem, Bangor, and Caledonia. And Carey Heating and Air Conditioning, your award-winning residential specialist on La Crosse's North Side. Thanks for watching high school basketball on KQEG TV and KQEGTV.com.